Welcome back, Dark Flare Master Part 20 here. Yes, I said 20. We are in the 20. We're in Chapter 3. We just got Miss Adler out away from killing Mr. Pearson.
There he is, the proud Englishman.
Don't fight other men's battles, boy. My family weren't even English.
Well, either way, we're going to carry on. Last thing I said we got Miss Adler to not skin Mr. Pearson, and now we're going to see what Dutch wants.
How you doing, old friend? It's funny, us ending up down here. My daddy died in the field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot. I ever tell you that? Many times. I see I'm boring you, Arthur. Worrying me. We lost men back there. We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties. We're thieves in a world that don't want us no more. We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that, but come on. We got the day. It's nice out. Jay says that there's a creek around here. I reckon it's full of fish.
We're gonna go fishing. I hope we don't go fishing. Really, Dutch?
Hey, old girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in? Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would...
My days are looking good and long.
Always cream crushing and bubble bursting. Hey, let's go fishing.
All right,
We're really gonna go fishing.
Let me show you how it's done.
We're really gonna go fishing. We're doing a fishing mission.
Behind you. Okay, go. Why don't we just fish here? There's a whole lake of them. Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before any of them back there, oh, there was us.
The curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur. More Charles than me. It's like I can breathe again. Thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived. How well we have fought. Especially both of you. I hope so. But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. Where we don't have to hide.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you. Of course. Still, we do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what turns up.
Dutch, we've got to be discreet.
Imagine what a slew of rich simpletons there must be down here. Oh, this is perfect for you, Hosea. You'll be able to play them like a fiddle.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure, but
No buts. Not today. We fish and we enjoy the day. Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool.
easy.
Hello, gentlemen. Well, look what the cat drug in.
I seem to have gotten myself in a spot of bother. quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out.
Well, look who it is.
How are you,
Trellaway?
boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mine and investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur,
Chase wanted, man.
and take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big guy.
Perhaps we can discuss the foolish magician.
Let's go after that train. And do not shoot them, you hear me?
There goes the fishing trip.
Hurry!
All right.
We're losing them.
Will you relax? We're not losing them.
Hurry up, damn it! What is that all about? Faster, come on! What's your name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
I get it. I'm doing my best. Looks like the son of a bitch is gonna make it. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No! Did I not say that?
You've said plenty.
What do you think you're doing?
Goddamn cowards hide behind that man!
Can't you go any faster? Hey, settle down. Yeah, idiot. Now get after the others. Come on. The train is slowing down to go through the station. Now's our chance. Hey, stop that. See if you can get alongside the train. Get alongside that flat carriage. You think you can jump on there?
Me? Why me?
Because you ride like my grandmother.
You are something else. You cop bastard! I didn't do nothing! Got you now!
The fuck off me! Fuck you! 2 more!
Stay on them.
The last of these boys. Woo!
Come on, shitbag.
Come on, Mr. Callahan. I'm relying on you.
Bastard.
Woo!
Bastard. Get the hell away from me.
Got him. Come on, boy.
Go, get after them.
What do you think I'm doing?
You next. I'm gonna ride ahead and stop the train.
Guess it's just us then, lawman. Come here. You ain't need to bother. Let me go. I can't do that.
Need some chips? Come on.
You sure?
Sadly so. I'm right out here. Do it. I don't think I can open the door outside.
Who's talking now?
Motherfucker.
Hello? Is everything all right in there?
Well,
Hold on, let me get my hat.
I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight. Just about.
Thought he said he couldn't open the door. Fucking liar.
Bring him out here.
Deputy,
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
What now?
Take him in, come on. A fine job, well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. Load Anders onto the back of your horse there, and we'll take him to Sheriff Gray. Follow me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain around here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
Huh. Bit of history lesson to
We're
this.
gonna bear left to it.
That's my boy.
Easy. Yeah.
Move now. Come on.
Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes. Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course. Oh, good, they're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me?
Grab the convict.
This way.
My horse is taking his horse is taking a shit.
Mr. Gray!
Very good. I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here,
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you this was all just a big misunderstanding.
I don't even know who this guy is that we ended up
I
saving.
want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
Well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough. Where have you been? Around. And where are you staying? I'm renting. A caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Grays, and the Braithwaites. Interesting. Two old plantation houses, falling out, rebel gold, marrying cousins or not marrying. Arthur, that's Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that. I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty. There's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport. Well, they're good bounties. Where you hear this? Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents or some super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk. I'm sure it is, but I could not tell you. Stay out of trouble. Thank you, gentlemen.
Well then.
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you were snooping around the Gray's place is there?
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day?
I can go for some fishing.
Oh, why not?
Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? Yeah. I kind of like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
Alright.
Yep. Come on, pal.
All right, gentlemen. Follow me.
Let's go. Come on. Come along. Hmm. 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 I'm making weird sounds. I'm sorry.
You all right there, boy?
So how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still, and it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different line.
Oh shit!
All in the lake too?
Did he just really fucking tell me that?
Just talking about something.
It's a bit of a ride still, and it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different pine. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there.
Damn.
God damn it. I just can't seem to stay on my horse.
Saying, should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too.
Wanna fucking go, Dutch? You wanna fucking go,
We'll
Dutch?
see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Look out! Get a hold of that horse, will you? Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his interest is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion
Idiot.
all around.
Trelawney's like a bad
Yeah.
penny.
Haul it in, Arthur. I'm not sure how good a magician he is, but he's certainly good at disappearing. What are you doing?
Hit the rock.
certainly gonna
Hit the rock,
disappear.
Hosea.
But he's certainly good at disappearing when he feels like it.
Hey! Where does he go?
Everywhere and nowhere, it seems. We wouldn't have got Sean back if he hadn't been weaseling around down that way, though.
Hey, Dutch, remember that time you found him in the outhouse?
Oh, yeah. We hadn't seen him in weeks. We stopped in some dead-end town in the middle of nowhere. Don't even remember the name.
You and Bill were off doing something, Arthur.
So, we pick up some supplies. I go to relieve myself.
Ah, why you riding like that?
Open the door, and there's Trelawney sitting there, newspaper in hand. Mr. Vanderlyn, I say, what the hell are you doing here? And he said, I could ask
Careful.
you the same thing. Now, if you wouldn't mind giving me a little privacy, I ate a rotten oyster.
Got a problem with that horse? Down to the left there.
I'm just being the biggest fucking nuisance ever.
I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water.
Whoa. Watch it.
Yes, over there on the shore.
Whoa.
I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on.
Dutch's horse is gonna fucking get it right now. Ah! Can't do it.
This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
I got a good feeling about fishing here. It's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon.
Okay, here we go.
That fucking charismatic.
Let me roll. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
Enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
Well, what about stupid luck and good fish?
That'll do too. Get us a bit deeper.
Oh.
I
Whoa.
think here's good.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen.
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
What's wrong with a good old worm?
A worm. They're good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten.
Okay, that was a bite. There he is. Arthur's got a bite.
Fish on the line, Arthur.
Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Oh, oh, oh. Alright, come on, come on. Come on, buddy. Oh, oh, oh. Come on, buddy. Reel it in. Come on.
Hey, look at this.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Fella told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that. There, hooked him. Hey, Jose. You remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah. You do. He was maybe 20. 21. Walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast. Toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Fish? Well, you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
Well done. I used to go fishing with this fella back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We'd go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, "Wesley, that was nice of you." And he replies, "Well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore.
Got one.
You're getting the hang of this.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed a lot.
You never had control of that dog.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the roads out to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open and wild, the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons had patrols out all over tall trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back for Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse. Plans change. That's just how life goes. Did I ever tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I can only imagine.
Still, I loved her in my own way, and she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh.
Why is Hosea shaking so much?
Got a nibble there, Arthur?
Just gotta reel him in now, Arthur.
Something's nibbling. Ha! Got ya!
There you go. That's a nice one.
The trick I find is reeling it in pretty short. Not too short, but letting him bite. It's a pretty small one.
Maybe we throw Trelawney back in, too.
You got a bite.
Nice, you hooked him.
He said that before I got a bite, though. Come on, Bessie.
Not bad, Arthur.
That one gets to fight another day, huh?
Alright, we'll try for one more fish and then we'll unequip the pole.
That feels like a bite. Are you trying to make your lure look like a dead fish? They won't be interested if it ain't moving. There we go.
Jose, shut the fuck up. Look at that small little itty
Look
bitty
like you
dick
got a
fish
bite,
you found.
Arthur.
That's on the hook, Arthur.
Oop, 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 oop. Come on, little fishy. Come on. You're almost here. No struggling now. Oh, come on. You're right here.
Nicely done, Arthur.
They look big, but their stats are small.
Oh, Arthur's
Take it.
pleased with that one.
Alright.
I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Well, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun.
Aha!
Thank you, boys. Now, Hosea,
Yes.
how about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me some.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says wait till the taters is done.
What the fuck?
I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and I knocked off some. I wish to God I'd have passed her by. I wish to God I'd have passed her by. Taters got burned and so did I.
That was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Just a small town girl?
Look at us. 3 mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we three poor mariners till we come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance this round, around, around? And that is a bully boy.
What the fuck is going on?
We care not for the martial men that do our state's disdain, but we care for the merchant men that do our state's maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, 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 ground. Oh, bravo! Bravo! Well, you know, we should not let
The fuck?
the folks back at camp think we had too much fun. Indeed not.
What the fuck? What did I just witness? Hold on. Alright, let's go. Sorry, I'm trying to get there real quick because I'm honestly just so much rowing. I don't even think the horses are keeping up. I think they gave up after a little bit. Hey, look, Lil Jack. Yeah, that's the way I was gonna angle it.
I think I mean, we are gonna be okay. I know. Well, I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine.
Couching outlaws and fishing
This place
with
will be
these
good for
boys.
us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Well, I am going to take in the view.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
Looks like we got us some more missions.
Arthur, how you been? I've been real worried.
What do you want?
Don't be like that.
We got a Leopold Strauss mission. And we got us some grays. Let's see what Uncle has to say.
Just a few bucks, and I'm short.
Get lost.
Well, I'll go try someone with a heart.
You do that. How the hell are you still alive?
Hell, ain't that charming?
On that note, I think I will end this part right there.
Mr. Matthews! Mr.
Let's see.
Matthews. You should have been a sailor.
No, thank you. I like to eat fish, not swim with them.
You know, one time, just off the horn, a giant whale stalked us for months.
The same thing happened to me just south of Milwaukee, only I don't like to talk about it. I have nasty memories, though.
You're not a kind man. I'm not fooled.
Hey, our fish.
You saw those fish Hosea dropped off?
I did. Looks like a successful trip.
It didn't start off so good.
Alright, I'm gonna end the note, or this part on that note. Like and subscribe if you've enjoyed. I have more of this content and other content as well, so you can check out. Feel free to wander around, see what you like. I hope you have enjoyed this and will enjoy the series furthermore. Also, be sure to hit the bell button when you subscribe so that you can be notified when I release a new video via YouTube, or follow me on my social medias. I will be keeping it up to date on my social medias as much as I can, so make sure you're keeping an eye out. Ugh, I'm sorry. But I hope you all enjoyed. This has been Red Red Redemption. I'll catch you around.